sounds less attractive. I'm gonna just go with the first part, moisten or soak. Yes. Alright. Jesus, Sayle, do you ignore everyone? Only the people that aren't smart enough to type in all caps, clearly. Hold on, who was the other player just now? It's somebody versus Light. I'll just pick somebody. Alright, Crazy-Hydra. Was it actually Crazy-Hydra? Actually, it might have been Crazy-Hydra for reals. Somebody tell me who's playing. Please. Please. Oh shit, I got it right too. Damn. Oh wow, well, that means we get to watch a Light ZV or TVZ against Crazy-Hydra, who's pretty good too. This should be like a really good game. Apparently there's a thermostat in each booth. What? Wait, did you guys know that? Whoa, 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 or air conditioner thing. Did you guys know that they have those in each booth? I did not know that. Wow, that's awesome. It's like at the NASL finals thing, they just have like a fan in the booth, but they actually have like a thing. Wow. That is awesome, man. That is fancy. Anyway, it looks like first map, or sorry, the only map, or the third map, I guess, is Sniper Ridge, which looks like pretty good for TVZ. And more importantly, Light is really good TVZ. But that's like the only matchup he's really good at, actually. He's got like amazing TVZ, terrible TVP, and kind of like okay-ish TVT. That actually sounds like a lot of Terrans, to be honest. It's like that actually describes like half the Terrans in Pro League, but yeah, cool. Sweet.
선수의 능력치가 지금 발휘될 수 있을 만한 두 번째 기회인데 이미 뭐 이재호 선수 역시 저그를 만났을 때 편안한 마음을 많이 노출한 바가 있거든요.
그렇죠. 저그를 만났을 때 진짜 숨도 못 쉬게 상대방을 밀어붙이면서 멀티 했다 그러면은 이제 병력이 우르르 가서 그냥 멀티 깨버리고 조여버리고 이런 식의 플레이가 워낙 능한 선수가 또 이재호 선수이기 때문에 김정현 선수 입장에서는
we're gonna watch the awesome pink shirts of the commentators.
바로 이재호 선수를 만났습니다.
그렇습니다. 자, 이재호 선수와 임정현 선수가 전반전 마지막 세트를 준비를 하고 있는데요. 지금 양 선수가 경기 준비를 마치고 최종 점검을 하고 있습니다.
See, just looking at these commentators, I don't think I could ever be an official OGN commentator, because like my glasses are not nearly cool enough to go sit up there next to that guy. Did you see how cool that guy's glasses were? Like, how could I possibly commentate for OGN with my shitty glasses? Uh-oh. Oh. But it died! Actually, I think it's just switching. It'll be back in a second. Alright, we can look at this for now, but I'm pretty sure this is switching from HD to SD, according to the wizardry. Oops. Alright, back upstream. Yeah, I would get the pink shirt though. Kit's right. I'd get the pink shirt. I kind of do want one of those pink shirts though. So in the top left is the red Zerg video of Crazy-Hydra, and the bottom left is the blue Terran. Oh man, somebody slap that guy. Somebody slap that guy. Look at him, he's like phones in his hand too. He's like mid-text and he just falls asleep. He's like Rowan Atkinson from Rat Race. It's like in the middle of doing something, and then suddenly he's asleep. Like extreme narcolepsy. What a boss. Alright, I'm not gonna lie though, when I went to Korea and I went to GSL to see Boxer, I actually fell asleep at the GSL match. But it was only like, it was Code A and it lasted like 5 hours. I was like sleeping in the chair. I was like waiting for Boxer to finish and I could get his autograph. Did not care about the games. Anyway.
선수인데 이재호 선수가 유독 저그전에 특화되어 있는 선수라는 게 좀 문제거든요.
So
만약에 웅진한테 또 이재호 선수에게 패배해서 웅진한테 전반전 내줬다 이러면
we have
승리할 수 있습니다. 승률 면으로 봤을 때
Bex
물론
and a gas. Oh, we have a gas. It's a TVZ and we have a gas. Ah. So Light can do some kind of techie play here. Actually, is it just me or does Light often go for tech openings in TVZ? I feel like I see them a lot from him relative to other players. We just do have a 12 hatch from what's his face? Crazy-Hydra. Notice, by the way, Crazy-Hydra sent out a drone scout with his 12 hatch, which is standard, but he went to the top right, didn't go all the way into the main, just the natural, saw nothing there, and then went down to the bottom right. So I don't know if he's assuming that there's a 1 Rex expand going on here or something, but yeah, he didn't check all the way in there, which is kind of curious. He also didn't scout cross map. We actually have seen a lot of Zerg scout cross map with the drone scout after while going 12 hatch. So interesting. Anyway, third hatchery down in the main. Standard stuff so far. He's going to be a little bit sad about that third hatchery placement once he realizes this is a tech play, because when you see your the Terran going for the fast gas, you want that third hatchery to be at your natural sim citying a little bit so that there's no vulture run bys. Whereas this placement is better if your opponent's going for, you know, just standard bio stuff. And now the Overlord gets to the bottom left and sees that there's no command center placed there. Now, it is certainly possible that the command center could be placed in the main to be floated out if the Terran was being super safe. But if I was Crazy-Hydra, I'd be a little bit nervous now. And yeah, you can see he's immediately putting down the sunken colony. He realizes what's up. And it is actually going to be a starport, though, coming out for Light. So it's not just going to be a one factory into expansion with just like one vulture or two vultures. He is actually going hardcore tech here. Now, what is he going for? Is he going for a drop? He's not going 2 port. It's only 1 port. So he might just get like 1 Wraith and go drop or something. Or maybe 1 port cloaked Wraith. We have seen that occasionally. He is getting a machine shop now. I definitely feel like this is going to be a vulture drop. I feel it in my bones, my old aching Broodor bones. Actually, no, I'm not that old. Chill's old and aching. I need to wait until I'm as old as Chill. Wait a minute, how old is Chill anyway? Does anybody know how old Chill is? He's gotta be like, I don't know, like 25, 26-ish, maybe? Even, maybe younger? I don't know. Because what, he's done his engineering degree. 26-ish sounds about right. How old am I? I'm 22. So I need to wait until I can become a veteran like Chill. Anyway, it looks like, oh, interesting, look at this. A couple of Marines chilling at the 9 o'clock there. Just like intercepting any Overlords. So that his Wraith can go out safely. So we do see the first Wraith being made. I'm fairly certain he'll follow it up with a control tower on the starport and then make a dropship. The 1 Wraith is just to pick off this 1 Overlord that's checking out his natural, and also just to go, you know, harass and stuff. It looks like the Marine's not going to come back because he found that Overlord. And there it goes. And we do see a Spire up and some defensive Hydralisks here, just to defend against that Wraith, as you can see. Oh, gonna get a few free shots off on it, but not too bad. And yep, there's the control tower, as I said. I don't see that machine shop spinning. Did he actually finish? Okay, looks like Spider Mines did actually finish already. So he's gonna lay some defensive mines here to defend against Hydra's counterattack, and then go for a Vulture drop in the main. Is he gonna get that Overlord? I think he's gonna get that Overlord as well. Ooh, that's a nice win for him, getting 2 Overlords with that that Wraith. So gonna supply block Crazy-Hydra once again. And he's actually getting Cloak. Okay, so did he not get a dropship? Okay, so he's actually going for Cloak instead. So it is gonna be 1 port Cloak Wraith. That's curious. Alright, 1 port Cloak Wraith. Cool. Oh, no, there's a dropship. God damn, I was right the first time. Ah, need to stop second guessing myself. Yeah, I thought that would be really weird if he didn't get the dropship. Whew, thank goodness. Alright, I was right the first time. Ha! I was right the first time. Man, it's like that terrible moment on a test where you like write down the correct answer and then you erase it and you write down the wrong answer and then you get the test back the next day and you're just like, no, why did I do that? Ah! Oh man, it's happened to me so many times. Anyway, Vulture's gonna go in here, but they have no speed, and I think they used up most of their Spider-Mons already, so they're just gonna try and snipe some drones. See how many they can get. Looks like 2 drones, 3 drones, 4 drones, 5 drones, and dead. So 3 Vultures for 5 drones is, I think, absolutely worth it at this stage in the game. Actually, probably at any stage of the game, really. In the meantime, we do have turrets going up. Of course, he's a little bit scared of a Muta counterattack. That is a very common thing for Zerg to do when they see a fast drop or fast Wraith, to go like 3-edge Muta and take down the Terrans, because actually, surprisingly, tech units are not very good against Wraiths. Or sorry, against Mutas. Whoa! That should not have happened. Yeah, Wraiths are not very good against Mutas by themselves. You need turrets underneath or Marines underneath. I mean, I guess if he was going for full mech, he could get some Goliaths out, but these Hydras are moving out now. He's got to be a little bit careful. He did lay some Spider Mines defensively, but he doesn't. Ideally, he would have a siege tank behind, because as you can see, Overload speed is already finished, so he's going to start clearing out these mines. This could actually be very dangerous for Light here. Yeah, he's pulling a lot of SCVs to this bunker. He knows that he needs some help here. The Wraiths, meanwhile, going for a counterattack. While the Hydras are away, the Wraiths will come out to snipe Overlords. And there is the cloaking finished on them. The Scourge come out, but they can't see the Wraiths, but Overlord speed is finished, so the Wraiths are unlikely to do very much damage here. Going to try and micro down these Scourge. They are going to see the 12 o'clock being taken by Crazy-Hydra. Just now taking that third base. First siege tank is out, no siege mode yet. As soon as siege mode finishes, he'll be safe, so he can just send those SCVs back. But whoa, Light, not the greatest control so far this game. He lost that dropship unnecessarily, and now he's lost a Wraith there. Apologies for that noise in the background, by the way. I think that's a garbage truck, just like driving by my window. Anyway, looks like another Overlord getting picked off. But some Hydra's now going to go over there to defend that third base. And looks like we have an academy on the way. The essentially is blinking, as is the engineering base. So it looks like it's going to be a standard tech back into Medic Marine for Light. Of course, he already has the starport to make vessels, and whoa! Looks like first vessel doesn't get taken down though. Just a suicide attack there from a Scourge. Or I guess that's their normal attack, is a suicide attack. More kamikaze than usual. That's right. So yeah, so this army is gonna be a little bit low. Light's gonna be a little bit low on the Medic Marine count, but he will have those fast tanks and vessels coming out to support the push. So it's gonna be a smaller army, but with more well-rounded, I guess, with more tech units, as opposed to the more popular style nowadays of just going like 4 or 5 racks and going for a bigger M&M group in the mid game, but then kind of delaying your tech a little bit more and just kind of sometimes skipping siege tanks entirely. By the way, is it just me, or does Light have a SCV trapped in the back of his natural minerals there? I thought I saw one there, but I'm not sure how it got there. Maybe it was building the turret and it just glitched through. But we do have the Mutas coming out now, and since that first vessel got sniped, he probably won't have an irradiate actually by now when these Mutas hit. He's going to be storing up energy on that second vessel though, so he will have irradiate shortly. But this does give a small window of time for these Mutas to do some damage. And no, it looks like irradiate actually did have enough time to get out. And oh man, he's not splitting the Mutas. Why is he not splitting the Mutas? Oh man, he does split out the Mutas, but takes a lot of damage on those Mutas from the irradiate. So it looks like the Muta attack was a little bit too slow. The irradiate, or rather the vessel did get enough energy there, the second vessel, and now there's Medic Marine on the ground as well to support. So these Mutas are really not going to be able to do too much. They're really damaged now. He's going to have to pull back. Is he getting lurkers? I hope he's getting lurkers. He's got a decent number of Hydras here, but Hydras are not very good against Medic Marine with a good number of siege tanks, and there are a good number of siege tanks out, although he might lose one right here. No! And there's a second vessel there as well. He's got to be so careful of a second irradiate. Although he is picking off some Marines here. I don't know if those vessels just don't have energy, or he doesn't want to use another irradiate here, because obviously the irradiates he would also want to use them later on against lurkers and whatnot. So doesn't want to waste too many on these Mutas, which are already quite heavily damaged. But he does also have a lot of siege tanks on the ground, so I feel like it might just be worth using it anyway, since you'll take out the Hydra Lord pretty quickly with all those tanks. He's got 5 siege tanks right now. That is a lot of siege tanks supporting this ground force. Looks like, wow, Hive is already finished though for Crazy-Hydra. The final man on the way. I think Light needs to push either now or like 2 minutes ago, and he is going to push now. But the thing is, normally what happens is, in the mid-game TVZ, the Terran wants to push the Zerg natural before Defilers gets out, because as soon as Defilers get out with Consume and Dark Swarm, they will just, Zerg can just push the Terran back all day. So the Terran needs as much space to maneuver as possible. And it looks like he tried to go for a bomb on one of those vessels and completely messed it up. I don't think he got a vessel there, and is also going to lose a couple of extra mutas. But the thing is, his Defiant Amount is already almost done, or possibly done by now. He's probably getting consumed already. So as long as he can get some Defilers out before the push gets in too close to his natural, he should be okay here. Going to grab one of these vessels as well. Very, very crucial there. Trying to buy some time with Lurkers on that ramp, on that ridge, but not going to happen. He's only got one sunken as well, though, so he desperately needs those swarms, though. Needs those Defilers out. Looks like going to move in here, going to grab one siege tank and pull back, trading a few Hydras on a Lurker there. Not making the most efficient trades, but he's really just buying time. He needs the Defilers. He's not making them yet. He's waiting for Consume to finish. He's probably got some Defilers on the way now, but this is actually going to be very, very close. I thought Light's push was a little bit slow, but actually it looks like the timing is perfect here. The third base even is going to be under attack, and that third base is not easily defendable for Crazy-Hydra, because it's got those two entrances there, the narrow ramp on from the natural and that wider space from the south there. Yeah, he's just going to pull all the drones. They're just going to abandon that base. Does not want to lose all his drones, at least, even if he loses the hatchery. And it looks like that's exactly what Light's going to do. He's going to go target down that base. He knows it's going to be a little bit difficult to push into the natural, and yeah, it looks like Dark Swarms are already there. But there's no Nidus Canal to the third base, as far as I could see. Looks like there might be one building just now. There's only one Lurker there as well, with no Dark Swarm to support it. So he's going to go in. But now the Lurkers are going to move up here towards the siege tanks. One of the Lurkers does get targeted down. Nice focus firing by Light. But he's going to have to reposition his siege tanks. And it looks like, oh man, actually, that was a Sentinel and not a Nidus Canal, so the drones are going to have to flee once again. Crazy-Hydra's third base is in serious danger here. I'm pretty sure he's going to lose it. I don't really see any way for him to save this. Although it looks like the Marines have abandoned the siege tanks, though, so those siege tanks could be a little bit vulnerable. Meanwhile, though, we do have double expand from Light at completely off locations. Not the biggest deal, obviously, because he can float those over, but oh, an Eraser as well on the natural. Great move by Light. There's no Scourge out, and oh man, the Eraser, he's chasing down the drones. He's chasing, run, drones, run. It looks like with Dark Swarm, he's going to take down those tanks, but oh my god, he's not running the drones anymore. Why is he not running the drones? No, drones. Oh god, oh man, how's your eco, bro? How is your eco? It's not very good, is the answer. It's terrible. Crazy-Hydra did take the top right base, but man, that was so horrible. I can't believe he didn't pull the drones again from his main. Like, I don't understand. Ugh. And now look at this. Light's got the bottom right base. He's got the 6 o'clock. There's some Lings heading down there, so I guess that was scouted or something. I don't know where they're heading, actually. But some spider mines even being laid in the way. And it looks like, yeah, actually, okay, there was an Overlord there, so it saw the SCV transfer. So he's at least going to deny that base, but he's got like no economy of his own. He's down to 60 supply against 111. There's actually 2 Vultures, though, at the top right, killing off drones, so even though Light's going to lose his bottom right base, he's going to kill even more drones at the top right. Just complete drone genocide this game. Vulture's finally going to get cleaned up, and actually a few Marines going to come down here to the bottom right to save the base. I think he got a few SCVs, but still. And now we are seeing the late game mech switch for Light. Going to start adding on a bunch of Vultures, laying a bunch of spider mines all over the map, and then start adding on siege tanks as well. It's going into pure mech. Of course, the spider mines at this point. Oh, more Eraser going down here, but it is going to get scourged. At this point in the game, having these mass spider mines all over the map is so effective against the Zerg, because the Zerg's composition right now is Lurker, Ling, Defiler, none of which are very good against spider mines. And by very good, I mean they're all terrible against spider mines. So the only real way that Crazy-Hydra has of dealing with these spider mines right now is just to send out random Zerglings to try and trigger the mines on individual Zerglings, just to be as efficient as possible. Because I mean, 2 mines will kill a Lurker. Just 1 mine hit will kill a Defiler. It's just like, and the mines are just so cheap for the turn as well. Like 1 Vulture, and you get 3 spider mines. It's pretty imba, man. It's pretty imba. Vultures now moving in, and another good thing, another awesome thing about these vultures, by the way, is that after you've laid all the spider mines, you can just like suicide the vultures in, kill a bunch of drones, and then replenish the vultures and just get even more mines. It's like trade vultures for drones. Oh, they're so good. Vultures, man, they're amazing. Look at that! Look at that! Takes 2 defilers with a spider mine. Boom! And now he's in the main base killing drones. Oh! Oh, I can just hear all the Zergs of the world just crying out in anguish at this game. It's like, ah, Terran imbalanced. Poor little Zergies. Everybody go give the Zerg sitting next to you a hug. Just pat him on the head, make him feel better. Because I agree that this is quite a painful game. Meanwhile, there's the mass barracks lift, of course, since we do see the the complete mech transition. He doesn't really need those barracks anymore, so we're just going to use those for scouting. And yeah, Crazy-Hydra. I mean, he's stuck on his 3 bases. The Terran's on 4 base, now taking a 5th base at the bottom right natural. He's down at 54 supply against 130 supply of the Terran. Just like constantly putting on pressure. There's really not much Crazy-Hydra can do. But he's going to stay in it for now. And we have seen some amazing Zerg comebacks in this matchup, just with great Defiler usage, with great Dark Swarms. But I think that the difference is a little bit too big here. It's a little bit too far behind to make any kind of crazy comeback. And there's too many spider mines all over the map already, so he can't even maneuver around. Like, he could potentially maybe do some drops, drop some Zerglings and Defilers here and there. Action recently played an amazing ZVT where he did just that, and did like lurker drops, lurker harassment on expansions, and made a comeback that way. But that was Action against Kanata, and Kanata's, or actually was it Kanata? Or was it Piano? I think it was Kanata. It was some Air Force Ace Terran, who's not like the most amazing Terran ever. Not nearly the same caliber as Light. Caliber, Light. Like the foreigner dude. Oh man. Anyway. Alright. Random references aside. We do see Muta counter harass into the 6 o'clock, but Muta's at this point in the game will just get irradiated. Yoink. Oh, he did the edge one though, so that didn't do very much. Alright. Alright, not the best to radiate, but that look at Goliath just killing all the mutas by itself. Oh man, I don't think it has that many upgrades yet, but like a fully upgraded Goliath can just kill 1 billion mutas by itself. It's pretty awesome. And he's doing some nice micro here. But I mean, alright, so late game Muta switch is kind of cute if the Terran's got like, mass Vulture tank and doesn't have any anti-air, but he's still got science vessels. He's still got a random group medic marine here. He's got 1 marine doing a barrel roll just in the middle of the group there. And once a few more Goliaths get out, those mutas won't really do anything. Yeah. I wish they would click one of these units so I could see what the upgrades are. The one thing about the bio into mech switch is that the upgrades take a little while to catch up again. So usually you get maybe like 1-1 on your marines, and then you stop, and then you focus on the mech upgrades instead. But we could see he added on 2 armories fairly late, so his mech might still be 0-0 in fact, which means the mutas can still be effective. And look at this, they're actually coming in here, they're going to kill these turrets. Kind of Crazy-Hydra abusing the mobility of these mutas. Going to pick off a few free siege tanks here, and wow, he's actually switching to almost pure muta here. And I was saying how Lurkerling Defiler is pretty terrible against spider mines, but mutas, they're pretty awesome against spider mines, because it's not hard to swarm, and spider mines can't hit air. So, yeah, that's actually doing a good job. Unfortunately for him, he's still on 3 base. Looks like he's taking the top right natural at least. So he's got that going for him. And that marine, man, he must be really tired. Oh, sneaky sneak! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fire Batu! Yeah, fire bat! Fire bat! Oh man, look at that! One of the floated racks just was pumping fire bats, and now Crazy-Hydra's looking at his mutas. He's microing his mutas and losing all his drones. Oh god, 10 kills, 5 kills. They don't even run away! No, run! Run! Oh god, they're gonna roast the Hydras. Look at that. Oh man, fire bats OP. Fire bat OP, yo. That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. Oh no, it's like that's such a troll move too. Oh man, that's awesome though. Love it, love it.
근데 어쨌든 임재훈 선수가 지금 한 시적 건수를 안쪽까지는 먹어야
Anyway, I think the funniest thing about that was also that they just roasted the two Hydras at the end as well. It's like Firebats are not supposed to be good against Hydras, but GG from Crazy-Hydra, he can't take the heat. And Light will take game number 3 here, so Wounded Stars takes the Brood War best of 3. That is not a good position at all for KT. Now they have to take Stars down in StarCraft 2. It's gonna be pretty tough. Wait a minute, do I have 2 audio things going at the same time? Yeah, I do. Whoops. Alright, we're also going to switch back to this thing. Yoink. Has that been going on for the whole game? I think we just had Korean audio twice the whole game. I did not notice. Whoops.